It's July 1st, 2021. We have, the second locally grown
And it's
marathon.
even been a year since the last one. It's like 11 months. So.
Under our belt.
And now we got a whole summer coming with some local.
But hey, this isn't about us because this is about,
about
local
you guys.
music.
Yeah.
We got 16 artists in the studio, one down, technically 15 to go, starting right now. Astral Radio. Dylan, what's up?
Oh, just getting through the summer. As I said, we're, we got Matt out of town, so we're kind of on a little bit of a, not a break, but a slowdown, I'd say. In terms of shows, we were blessed enough to play a lot of outdoor shows and stuff throughout the pandemic, so
Nice.
we play a little more than everyone else, so decided to take a step back, give some stage time to those who haven't had it, and we're going to be releasing a couple releases. We got 3. We got 2 live releases coming out this summer, and an EP called Factory Flame, and we'll play a song from that later. We got Andy over here on guitar. He just had a baby this week.
5 days.
This week?
Yeah, she's 5 days old.
Oh,
5 days old.
congratulations!
Miss
I know.
Gabriella.
Yeah, Gabriella.
Oh.
I'm a little tired, so Jason's gonna do the talking for me.
Yeah.
It's okay, we're hanging in
Or
there.
just put his hand on your back like a puppet.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Heard.
That's adorable.
I mean,
On
not to
his
brag,
back,
but-
Why didn't you bring her?
Oh,
Just kidding.
you would not. Yeah, might have blown out some mics. Crying. It's
Oh my
I'll be
okay.
sitting in the back of the studio like,
It's okay. Jerb similarly adopted 2 kittens at 5 days, so pretty much like the same.
pretty
Same
much
thing,
been
yeah.
eating
Bottle
fed
fed,
every,
yeah.
every like 2 hours. It was literally like having children.
We're doing feedings every 3 hours, so got one up on you there.
Like,
Yeah.
So.
Feed that baby.
Feed that baby. Good boob milk,
New song. Wow,
That's-
guys, big
What is that?
big moves for you guys this year. Then that's amazing because sometimes in this downtime, I feel like a lot of the artists have been saying during the quarantine, during COVID in general, 2020 was a good year for them to just kind of like sit back. But you guys were like not full force.
Yeah,
What made you take that approach?
we did what we could. It was just organically. Everything. We aren't ones to really plan too much, so it just kind of came up where we play a lot at an east side bar called Sea Bars Tavern. It's in Euclid, Cleveland border. Becoming more of a music venue over the couple years. A great band. We saw Molorilla play there recently. They're great with the Rosies, and so they have an a big outdoor patio where we felt relatively safe to go out and play there. So we played there once a month. And then eventually the Winchester opened back up, and we were doing some of their socially distanced shows and Coda. So, we were just all at a point, we were working from home and feeling a little bit more comfortable heading out, not really having elderly parents or anything like that were at risk, so we just decided to hit the road. But we also used a lot of our time to record, and that's what you're going to be hearing now that we're kind of taking a step back. You're going to be kind of hearing the fruits of our labor. I'm actually working on a little compilation as well that these guys don't even know about, where you're going to hear a lot of the jams that we did over that casual time, so it's exciting.
Where is the LoCLE
right
Grown
there.
live phone? Oh, there it is.
Oh, wow.
I was like, we are live right now, and people need to know about it because not only are we live on the radio, but we're also live on Instagram, and you can see Astral Radio in the face right now.
Look at my face.
Look at it.
His face is
Look
right
at it.
there.
Glad I did my hair this morning.
So close we can catch him.
I know, good job. We were here up at like.
I know, I saw you get
4:45.
panicked. I moved it back a little bit because,
Where is she?
broader
Where is she?
screen.
Yeah, we do. We have a decent amount of people in here, so I was like, we gotta have it. Gotta have it. And I'm so thankful that you guys are like out here making music because, like, if you weren't, we'd have nothing to promote. So thank you for being out here, braving the storm.
Well, thank you for wanting to listen. We'd be making it one way or the other, so I'm just glad someone wants to hear it.
Now, the last time we talked to you guys was live on Instagram.
Yeah,
And that was back in January.
and that's when you met Matt. Yeah,
Yes.
so Matt was there. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
And how do you think that, like, during that winter time to now, like, what has happened? Like, that's a whole half year, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we definitely progressed as musicians, for one, because we weren't so focused on playing so many shows.
Prepping for shows and rehearsing for shows, and that's when we do a lot of our recording too.
Mm-hmm.
Was to that winter time.
Yeah, so we have a big practice space. We're blessed with a space that's I would say unusually large for a band. So we're able to really space out and do a lot of our own recording, and I'm sure a lot of studio professionals and sound professionals would hear our recordings and say, yeah, I can tell they did them themselves. But we record everything live, so everything you're hearing has pretty minimal overdubs. And you're just really hearing the band in our practice room, which is the way we like to do it.
Where's that at?
That's in Valley View. My cousin actually owns a carpet cleaning place. If you need a
Plug 'em.
yeah,
Plug 'em.
if you have water damages, if you have
live read.
yeah, if
It's
you
like the side business.
yeah, exactly. You have water damage problems. You need, your dog took a whatever on the carpet. Call Best Carpet Cleaning in Valley View
This is
to
actually
get it
beautiful. We
cleaned
need to
up.
take
Best
notes.
Yeah,
Cleaning
call him up. Maybe
Valley.
he'll sponsor the show.
Get a warehouse, run a
He's
side
like-
business out of the other side, and
Exactly.
then the other half for band practice.
Exactly.
He's like, they're promoting my stuff. I picked up
promote
the
them.
space.
Yeah.
Keep it all in the family.
Yes, exactly.
Give and take.
We can
I
clean
love
your
it.
carpet and play your
cleaning-
song at the same time.
carpet cleaning mafia.
You use the carpets as like a muter, like for that's how I imagine it's just a room full of carpet.
I'm gonna say yes because it's too good of an idea to not have done it, but we will be going forward.
Yeah, good.
I'm just
Okay.
on the band names list now, the carpet cleaners.
The carpet cleaner.
Oh wow, that
I
could
don't
be
know.
our next band.
Side project?
Yeah,
I don't know. It could get dicey.
yeah. The carpet does get a little gnarly,
Very
so.
We gotta be careful with that one.
Yes, for sure.
How would you guys describe the music that you guys put out? Obviously, it's very jam bandy, like
Mhm.
very much. I feel like improv almost, but
Yes.
But could you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, rock and roll. Rock and
Yeah.
roll, and we improvised off that,
Mhm.
We kind of had a wide variety. I mean, we kind of did a little sound check before this, a little bluesy.
Mhm.
Then we have a couple songs that are a little heavier. So wide range, but a lot of improv. That's something we kind of did organically just through practice and hanging out together and stuff. And we kind of rolled with it.
We have
Yeah.
very diverse tastes. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a big. I like Bob Dylan and Neil Young and country music and things like that. And then we share maybe the Grateful Dead and don't share their love of bands like Fish and things like that. And then our drummer is into the whole EDM world. So I think whatever you want to hear out of our band, when we mentioned those C-Bar shows, we'll give you a 4-hour set. And over those 4 hours, whatever you want to hear out of our band in the rock and roll umbrella, you could probably.
If you don't like one song, hang around for about 45 minutes, you'll probably get something you like.
Yeah.
I love that.
And it might only be one song to the next in 45 minutes, but.
Yeah, Jason's
the
like
song
really
that's
big
what
into
it
like
feels like it.
he's really big into like grunge and stuff too. Like
Mhm.
he got me going on that. Geez, like 15 years ago at this point. So yeah, I mean, wide variety. Got hard rock all the way down to Bob Dylan. So
Yeah.
a little bit of everything.
That's I think what makes what pulls a band together is having that different influence. It's important.
Yeah.
If you guys all like the same thing, I feel like it just could possibly limit you to not wanting to push those boundaries. And I think that especially for like an improv-ish like type of group, it leaves a lot of like room.
It pushes you out of your comfort zone
Definitely.
and out of your typical modes of playing and things like that too. So.
If you're watching live, you'll see me moving my hands in many ways because that's how I feel improv should be described.
Yeah. You're perfect for radio with the hand signal.
Exactly. They always said I had a face for radio.
Yeah.
So here we are. We got some live music coming up because I know that you guys are just itching.
Oh yeah. Always.
Look at him right now, the itching.
I know, yeah.
Ready for it. But then we have also giveaways coming up at the very end of this hour. So let's get started. Yeah, I wanted to play at least one or two live live recorded tracks that you guys have. I'm between Astronomical and Backfire, so like.
Why don't you give him Backfire? Because we may play Astronomical.
Okay, let's give it to him. We got Backfire right here on the LoCLE Grown 2021 Marathon. We have Astral Radio in the studio right now. Hey, tune in also on Instagram Live because you're gonna be able to see this. You'll see the behind the scenes, what we're doing when the mics are off. Oh my gosh. Who would?
Juicy
Who knows? Who knows?
Me cringing
I
at
don't
the
know,
sound of
not
my
me.
own voice.
Stop. Same though. We can never get over it. Just like hearing your voice
Oh,
so
for the
boring.
first time.
I told her, I was like, I think Astronomical is like the trademark song.
That's the song.
Yeah,
Name's-
that,
Well,
yeah,
it's like
definitely.
Astral Radio should have a song called Astronomical.
That one and Busted are our two, like, mission statements.
Yeah. People love
Two, no, 115 Trestle.
Busted is the one song I didn't try to, like,
Yeah.
have some philosophical statement.
Yeah, more of
I'm
like-
like, oh, what the hell, man?
2 L's?
2 L. 1 L. 2 L. I feel like that's better. I like that.
I'm just
Yeah, I saw while we were up there a little bit.
I can look it up.
Is that Carlos?
Try to be funny. And I, like, whenever I try to be funny, I'm like, is this something?
Oh, it's one. It's one
They
L.
were
It's one
finally
L.
desperate.
There's a sticker over here. One is
What
a
hall
dead
is
bear,
it?
but then there's another
It's
one.
called
It's
Stroh Sacra Hall.
Carl Santana.
S-C-R-O.
Jesus, no, I think it's wrong.
S-A-C-K-E-R.
Really?
Sacra Hall.
No,
I'll
I'm,
read one.
I think we're gonna be in the year after this, like, he's in this.
I think so too.
You guys and Scenic Route are the only two groups that gave me like a description of each song, like with the songs that you wanted. I was like,
So it's
Nice.
all downhill from here, right?
so good.
So-
Yeah,
So what is it called?
Yeah, you're like, this is a long email, and I respond with probably like a doubly long email, so you found the right guy.
I was like,
No, it's perfect because some people don't put anything.
yeah, they're like, we
Astral.
play music.
Astral Radio Mixtape Volume 1.
Yeah.
They'll be like, cool, we'll be there. And I'll be like, hey, you missed like the whole, it's literally the whole email.
I did misread, I feel bad that I
Oh my gosh,
switched
no,
you guys
no.
stuff so last
No,
minute.
it was perfect. It was so perfect. Some people didn't. Some people didn't.
Someone
I was
sent
like,
us one
hey,
yesterday.
I was like,
Someone's
hey.
like, is it today? I'm like,
Please,
God,
please
they
don't
did
be
it.
perfect.
like, don't come today. I don't know who's here. Okay. One other song. Dream, Nutrition, or Midnight Radio.
Midnight Rodeo was like 10 minutes long, so
But
probably.
you could cut,
First
so
thing that-
there's a point you could cut it off.
Fade.
There's like a noticeable change, that you could fade it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's do
We'll
that.
we can kind of cue.
I was listening to it. It's a banger.
Midnight Radio.
Oh my god. Scared me.
Midnight Radio is good. I think underrated are your lyrics too.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Midnight Rodeo is our best.
I like listening to your stuff. I'm like, that's some
Okay,
serious.
25 minutes, 30 seconds.
I mean, that's he does do it for a living, so.
I don't
Yeah.
write lyrics, I write about tacos.
Yeah.
My chair.
Bass.
Alright, get ready to move.
Here we go!
Oh, yeah.
88.3 FM, The Sting. It's the LoCLE Grown Marathon. We're with Astral Radio here in the studio. Drapes, what's up?
You know, we chilling. Hour 2, feeling good, feeling the coffee.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
coffee's
we're having a
kicked in
good time.
officially. I'm getting a little jittery.
Yeah.
We'll check in 10 hours, see
Yeah.
how you guys are
Yes,
doing.
it
Please do. Please give us a call. 440-826-7846. And we will definitely let you know how we're feeling by that point. So, Astral Radio, you guys go way back, actually. I mean, you were talking about how you guys have known each other, what, like, did you say 15 years?
Probably longer than that,
I'm
honestly.
probably, like 10 years old.
Yeah, we've been
Hockey.
playing hockey together and baseball together for a long time. Our drummer Matt, we've known since.
I've known Matt since I was like 6 or 7.
Yeah, so we've known each other like childhood friends at this point. Yeah,
Oh. And did you guys always have that, like, connection with music?
we jammed like one time together before Dylan showed up. And
Yeah.
Dylan's Dylan's
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm the outsider,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Dylan's fiance is actually like went to grade school with him, so we're childhood friends with his fiance.
Mhm.
So
Aw.
we've all kind of like known each other for a long time. Dylan, we've probably been hanging out with you now for what, like 7 years?
Yeah.
8
yeah,
years?
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been hanging out together a long time. One time Dylan he just showed up at my house and I had a guitar in the basement. He's like, "Oh, you play guitar?" "Yes, sir." And we started jamming.
Yeah.
That's really how it happened.
Yep.
and really haven't looked back since.
The rest is history.
No, yeah.
And how many like full length? Have you guys done any full length albums yet?
Consciously, no.
Not really. We have like an 8 or 9 song live record that we recorded at C-Bars one day. Just kind of wanted some like game tape from the show and listened back and we're like, oh, there's some good stuff on here, and ended up putting that out. And then, you know, we've been kind of just dropping 2 songs whenever we have them ready. And we may reconfigure that into technically the Astral Radio debut, but you know, every release right now we still feel like, especially doing everything ourselves, we feel like every release sounds better than the last, and so we just kind of we like the sort of the time capsule element of just getting this out now, and rather than waiting on a full length.
Yeah, definitely. Keep it relevant, you know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
right.
The more often you put out like a new song here and there, I feel like that's like probably one of the most productive ways to do it, especially as like a band starting out. Like, when was the first song you guys ever dropped?
So we dropped a 2-song EP called The Worm. That was The Worm and Contrition. And yeah, I mean, honestly, like even The Worm, when we play that now, we play it like real slow and groovy and stuff like that. It sounds nothing like how we played it on that record. But like I said, it's like a time capsule of where we were at that moment. That was probably 2019.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so.
How does that like process go in writing music, especially for a group that likes to change it up, like, you know, all the time?
Like everything else, it's progressed over the years. It really started out where Andy would have a guitar composition and come to me and say, hey, this is done, write lyrics to it. Or I would have something written totally on guitar with lyrics and stuff, and I'd be like, hey guys, learn it. As things have...
Is it that bossy?
Yeah, it
I imagine you
actually is.
slapping papers down, you're like, write music to
It
this.
is definitely that bossy.
I have about
That
150.
assertive.
I have about 150 voice memos on my phone that prove I am not that bossy. But over time, it's really become more or less we jam in the room and we try to record everything so that when we walk out, we're like, oh, that's cool, let's build off of that. And I feel like the songs that represent us the most are the ones that come out of those improvisational jams, because it's not so overthought, you know? It's not like me trying to be like, all right, well, now I got my country song and you guys all have to learn it. Like, it really feels like us.
Yeah, that's like such a unique take. I love that so much. Do you ever feel like my anxiety could never like handle like just being like, this is it now? Like, I'm just such a perfectionist. Like, do you ever look back and you're like, I wish I like re-recorded that one? Or
Constantly, yeah. I don't like hearing anything, especially because I in the beginning I was mixing everything too, so I just felt like there were things wrong. But these guys kind of helped me say like, okay, you're done now. And, you know, we just have to give ourselves deadlines, because if no one ever hears it, it doesn't matter if it's perfect. So just got to get it out and move on. And the beauty of the internet is you can always pull it down and put something else back up.
that's
My
some
question
sound
was,
advice.
do you guys record like every practice, everything with the improv, you know what I mean?
Lately,
Probably like 80% of our practices are recorded.
Mhm.
Yeah.
at least with a voice memo, I would say,
Mhm.
then you're getting pretty close to 100.
Yeah.
On the phone. You'd be surprised what a cell phone can do.
Yeah, iPhones have come a long way
For
in
sure.
that regard.
That's awesome. That's such a good idea, because like I think we did that the last time we tried jamming. We're like, let's just like put the voice memo down, like not even look at it, not even pay attention to it.
Right, because
but
every
just,
time we
like,
do something improv, I'm like, that was so good, and
Now
I'm
think
never
of
gonna
it.
do it again.
we have that moment all the time.
Yeah,
And we're like,
because
wow, we wish we would have recorded that one. And
there's-
of course, it's the one
Mhm.
time we did it.
Right.
plenty
It's
lost
every
to
time.
history, and that's when I mentioned these guys don't even know about it. It was actually going to be Andy's a present, a dad present, but we're gonna work on putting out a little
So
mixtape
sappy.
of of some of those jams that would have otherwise been lost to history. So that'll be coming in the fall.
Adorable.
That's so cute.
It is pretty adorable.
Did you make them into lullabies so I could play them for the baby?
I don't
So
know.
there'll
that
be
you're
like
gonna
the live
wanna-
version and then like the acoustic baby version.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Part two.
Not unheard
Kid
of.
friendly.
Yeah, he's been jamming to like Lullaby Bill, Black Sabbath and stuff.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
crack
They
it
actually
up.
have full
It's
albums on
sweet
Spotify.
Baby's gonna be a
Lullaby
rocker.
version.
Yeah.
Of like Black Sabbath, you name it, they have like all these different versions. So I've been playing them for her. It's pretty
You
fun.
guys should definitely capitalize on that. Like, lullaby.
Yeah, I think
Is
honestly that's
Xylophone?
my second act as a musician.
Yes.
Listen, if this doesn't work, you have that. Okay?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I definitely want to play one more song because I know we got some live music coming up and a giveaway. These cool, you weren't here for it, but these
What?
super cool crew necks. I put them over there.
Oh, okay.
Here you go.
Oh,
Purple,
those are super
Astral
cool.
You got the little
Radio crew
alien
necks.
peace sign on the back.
Wow.
Get your coffee.
Alien peace
That's
sign.
why we don't put coffee in the studio.
Might need to purchase
We
one
didn't
of
put
those.
any coffee in the studio if you're listening.
No
Anyone
coffee
from
here.
PW.
No coffee.
No, we don't need coffee at 8:23 in the morning.
Nope.
No.
You're crazy. So we have a crew neck to give away to you, our lovely listeners. If you call in, we'll give that number a little bit later. But we're gonna spin one more, okay? I'm feeling Midnight Rodeo. This you're saying is like your epic.
Yeah, it's like
Tell me
Exactly.
that.
so you'll hear about 3.5 minutes of what is about an 11-minute song. It really represents our improvisational spirit, and totally came out of an improv jam. You're hearing just a live. This one I did get a little crazy with the overdubs, so there are some little secret samples in there.
Okay.
Hopefully ABC doesn't sue me, but other than that, I think this is a good representation of everything we do. So go on Spotify to listen to the full song, but yeah.
All right, we got Midnight Rodeo from Astral Radio here and only here on the LoC'LE Grown Marathon. Follow us live on Instagram at LoCLE Grown. You guys can see Astral Radio for yourselves. And Mikey Silas of Casa Bills, of course.
ABC, you have samples.
If it's any consolation, it's spilled completely on me.
You do?
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, oh yeah. It was,
Oh.
there was very little.
There,
and
you
it was
kind
cold.
of told
Like,
me
is
that.
it too hot? I don't
Yeah,
even know if we have
just
napkins in here.
No, I'm okay. I'll just make sure I face away from
Running,
it.
I
Woo!
was running the mics one day while she was listening to it, and yeah, that's what you hear right at the beginning of the
What's up, party people?
What's a rodeo like at midnight?
Hello.
Listen to the song.
Everyone say hello. We've got some people on here.
Hey, you're listening to
Still big.
Midnight Rodeo, Astral Radio.
You hear my censorship?
What was your sense on this?
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna hear some live music here in a little
I
bit.
had to create a clean version of every single
Hope
one
y'all
of
are
those
ready.
songs.
Jogo, can you get him in?
I can do that.
Help the man.
I remember when I first saw you play, I was like, frat boy, oh.
Yeah, when I first started.
Oh, I'm so ready. We want him now. We want more.
I think we should.
I cannot with that shirt.
This one?
Yeah.
I was like, what shirt? Well, no,
I
Well,
love
I was
it.
gonna wear an uptight sugar shirt, and I was like,
I
I'm
was
gonna go
thinking
Cleveland.
busted Nashville, but I do kind of also
That
play
was
back
the
with
Winchester hat. Very nice.
Rock shop shoes, too.
What do you think? What?
Song?
Did you just get those when they're like rewind
I did, and I wasn't gonna wear them, but then like my usual tennis shoes got like super
That's kind of what I'm
sticky,
thinking.
so I've been wearing them a lot more lately.
Those are so good.
You know what? I'm really mad though because I didn't realize when you order them, you can customize them for free.
Wait, they still do that?
I don't think they're doing them online anymore. But like Jewel got his shoes, and they are like Jewel shoes,
Damn.
little like.
Rock shop shoes. Look at.
Oh, they're dope.
So they have this whole like thing, and you could like literally choose like the color, like of the soles, the tongue. Yeah. So I checked out. Oh, I'm not gonna customize. They already cost $100. And then I found out you If you wanted to do it.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Where'd you get 'em?
That's like
Plans?
Yeah.
Oh man, it must have been like they sat in the bag for a while, so it's probably like I'm gonna say like 2 months ago.
We were doing a whole already. Well, Brooke got some hoodie from
Yeah,
there.
yeah, so they're
Yeah,
was cool.
I'm jealous. Mad about it. Alright,
I ain't mad
we're
about
coming
it.
up to 3 minutes.
Yeah, whenever you want to
It's
fade
hard
out,
to
it's
stand
fine.
behind
It's,
you.
there's like one more
Is that
chorus
at,
and then it just sort of like all drops into like a
Is that at the
and that's where I imagine you would fade out.
Love it.
So
That's like
I would do. How many songs do you
Not
do
cool.
on it?
How many of you guys have?
We have definitely 3 we can get through.
I'm loving it. I mean, yeah,
15 minutes for that.
Yeah, we can get through it in 15 if we fight on it.
I love it. If you guys want to just jump into it, let's go.
Okay, yeah.
I'm ready.
You guys want to start with Busted?
Yeah.
Then
It's couple comfortable with whatever.
Factory Flame, then Astro.
Sure.
Factory playing another. We'll talk for like probably like a minute.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Yeah, you got it.
Whenever I hear factory flame, I just think of that like factory of sadness.
Rain.
I thought you were gonna say an actual factory that was
Oh,
something
what about
named after it. So those I guess missed my point.
Yes.
A little bit.
Your IG interviews over the
Right here. It's kind of
like were saving my life.
Oh, they really?
Yeah, they were
So much.
hilarious, and it just kind of
Seriously.
felt like
God bless you.
watching and feeling like you're just hanging out with people. It was-
Alright, we're going live. And then it gets really jammy from there.
Yes.
You hear that
7
full
minutes
version
left.
on
Yeah.
Spotify?
Yes. Get that full version of Midnight Rodeo on Spotify with Astral Radio.
After the
The
marathon, because why would you
second
go over
hour.
now?
The second hour of the LoCLE
Yeah,
Grown
in
marathon.
15 hours.
Yeah, 15 hours.
Yeah.
So just go ahead and like it now.
We'll see a
you know,
spike in our
you can
listens in 15 hours
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
By the time the marathon is done, that song also will be finished.
Yeah, right.
Alright, cool. Well, you
Marathon
guys,
number 2.
That's right.
well, you guys got the instruments up. You're standing. You're feeling it. We got Mikey Silas here from Apostle Jones
Sure.
filling in for the drums. He's got the Cathron, which is now
What we
legally
call
our
everything.
name
Yeah.
of
Cathron.
the
Yes.
we took that. We adopted that.
Oh, I like it.
Shout out Holland Kings last
Take
year.
a
It's
second.
a throne. It's a throne. And, you know,
I love it.
He's honing in on it.
Yeah, I'm
Get
getting
it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. That was funny.
Full of these.
Dad jokes are
That was
my
good,
job.
Larry.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, but you're still getting used to it. It's only been 5 days.
Yeah, I know, I'm learning still.
Alright, yeah, learn from the master. Yeah, apparently. Alright, what do we got to start off with?
Yeah, we got Busted. So a lot of our songs take place amidst like party atmospheres, and I try to make some sort of philosophical statement about what is going on. This one is not that; it is straight party.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it. Now,
Big
are we
party
gonna get
vibes.
jammy with it? Like, what's gonna happen?
You'll have a little bit of a jam for the room, yeah.
Okay, well, let's just do it then. Alright, Astral Radio here on 88.3 FM, The Sting. We'll do our marathon. morning.
For the record, Gabby, none of those stories are about me.
For the record, they're all true and they're all about Andy. I did mess up the first line. I said they took my car away in Euclid. That was Cleveland Heights at the grog shop before a show. We had to go down. They towed my car. And we had to go down. I had my guitars and my amps.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
you
bummer.
were.
You have the same car. I
panicked.
thought they towed my car.
And so I had to go, and I was like, you can keep my car, just give me my guitar. And so I literally walked in, they were sound checked. I walked in with my guitar, and we played the show, and it ended up being a good show.
Dang. But yeah, it was fueled by I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. Dang. Another one,
Yeah.
shall we?
So this next one's Factory Flame. This will lead our EP behind you. And yeah, this one's a little more serious in tone, but yeah. So this is probably one of our newest songs, and we're really excited about this one coming out.
Okay. Astral Radio right now, here in front of your faces.
Ready, boys?
Yep.
No stars, my factory flame.
haven't performed yet anywhere?
Yeah, some shows, but not on the internet.
You can only find that here.
Yeah.
Say hi to the Instagram live,
That's the
y'all.
radio debut of Factory
Hey,
Flame.
hey,
Instagram
hey.
debut of Factory Flame as well.
And when is that EP gonna be released? Can you give us a date? Do you have like a general?
That's a good question. We don't really do release dates. We just sort of, when it's ready, it comes out. So it's in the mixing stage. Charlie from Uncle Gnarly and playing saxophone, and Apostle Jones is working on finishing that up for us. So, yeah.
Now, tell me really quick because I have to know, what is Astral Radio Fest?
Oh, wow.
I had to know.
We're putting it on record, so we gotta be held accountable. September 11th, day before the Browns kick off their season. C-Bars, we're still working on the lineup, but it's gonna be somewhere between, it's something sort of like this, except
That's
live
like.
in person. So yeah, maybe we'll have to have a little radio show live from the.
Yo, yeah, if you need some MCs,
Yes.
like I know
Yes.
a couple
Yeah.
girls. I know a couple Jordans.
Yeah, so we're
Couple
gonna
Jordans.
try to have bands inside, outside. It's gonna be 10, 12 hours of music, and yeah.
Wow. And that's coming up in September. So.
September 11th, C-Bars.
Lock it
Let's
in.
go.
Yeah, it's real now.
It's real. We have it on recording. See, you're like, that's one thing we didn't wish we had on recording. Improv.
We need to be held
Yeah, we need to be held accountable. Deadlines.
I'm excited. That sounded amazing. I just
Thank
had
you
to
so
know.
much.
So we got one more song to wrap things up. What do you guys got for us?
Astronomical, as Mikey likes to say,
A namesake.
it's our namesake. So yeah, this is a very good example of my philosophical partier songs.
All right, here we go. Astral Radio right here, right now. 88.3 FM Sting, LoCLE Grown, Marathon.
Something wrong when the room starts spinning and your life flashes forward and there's no one in it.
resting.
Yes.
There's time to wander, and then also
Absolutely. Yeah.
astral rooming.
All that goes on at once in the mind, you know.
Facts, guys. Thank you so much again for coming in
It was
today.
a blast.
Thanks for having us. That was
Yeah.
great.
You guys started off our morning exactly how we needed it, so
Good.
thank you. That was our
Good.
second cup of coffee. So
Yeah.
we appreciate it. Guys, any last words, anything coming up? What's the most immediate thing going on right now with you guys?
We're gonna put it all into Astral Radio Fest now. I mean, the most immediate thing is the couple releases. So stay tuned to Spotify. Stay tuned to Instagram. We're most active astral.radio on Instagram, and yeah, we'll be dropping some songs, as much material as we're sitting on. You guys will hear soon. So
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Absolutely cannot wait. Thank you guys again. Astral Radio.
Follow them, follow us while you're there.
follow Apostle Jones.
Yes, follow
Yes.
Apostle Jones too. You guys have been doing some amazing stuff too, so thank you, Mikey. And, for subbing in. It's like you didn't